Well, let me back up a minute. I started at about 8:15. It's now about 13 to 9. I started about 8:15 just to watch these chickens go through their bedtime ritual, which is not very straightforward. You know, you get one chicken in the house, and then another or two or three go in, and then all of a sudden they all come running back out, and then, you know, little by little, one more will go in, and then another, and then another, and then one will run out, and there'll be two left in the house, and then two more maybe will go in. Anyway, it's helter-skelter, it's back and forth, it's one step forward, two back, and then it takes a long time before they're all in there and settle down for the night. And then this mature hen, she's been messing up the action, because it seemed like every time the young chickens were going in their house, she'd stick her head in there, and a couple of the younger ones would run out of their house. And that went on for about 40 minutes, but the old hen finally went to her sleeping berth. So along about 15 or 20 minutes ago, this little hen here left her compatriots and walked to the fence, and she's never done this before, but she more or less just stepped through the fence where I was, because she was looking at me. And she spent about five minutes walking back and forth outside the fence here, and I couldn't tell whether she was wanting to get back in or not, but she kept looking in there. And then finally she spotted me again, and after I didn't talk to her or anything, I just didn't give her any encouragement, but she approached my feet and then hopped up into my lap, and from my lap onto my shoulder, and she's been up there now about 15 minutes, rubbing her head through my beard, and, you know, putting her beak through my hair. And this will pass for the tick check tonight, I guess. And there you are. That's where we are. This is the first time this ever happened to me. It's never happened before, where I've had a chicken come hop in my lap and then perch on my shoulder and put her beak through my hair. But I'm guessing that in about 3 or 4 more minutes, I'm going to put this girl in bed with the rest of her tribe. But I have to say, I thought I was making video for 15 minutes, but it turns out that it's only going to be about 5, because I forgot to push the button. So anyway, this little girl here is a real sweetheart. I think I said earlier, when she must have gotten more firmly imprinted on me with all the time I spent with these 12 chicks when they were still very young. And I would go 3 or 4 times a day and make sure they had water and food, and talk to them, and pick them up and handle them. So including her, she seems to be very easy to handle, even though she's also more mischievous, because I can't keep her off of my tomatoes. I'm glad that you're satisfied with being on my shoulder and not trying to get on my head. Oh yeah. You whisper in my ear. Huh? Yeah, you do. So how are we going to get you in bed, huh? I'm going to have to carry you in there. Yeah. How are you going to go for that? This is my finger. See my finger? Huh? Can you see my finger? Snowball, how you doing, baby? So I got company on the other side here. Snowball crawling around over there.